6th episode of Minesaga Skyblock. First, before we get started, I'm sure those of you that have clicked into this are eager to hear what happens, or how it happens, how it works. I added a texture pack. I turned the shaders off for the purpose of this episode, because I'm removing all of these light blue glasses that I put up because of the melting ice, and I'm replacing it with packed ice because I think that makes more sense. This is interesting too. Like, how is that happening? It's just chilling there. How is that even possible? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I turned the shaders off because it's very difficult to find the water sources with the shaders on, and so I decided that turning them off for the time being would be a better course. And I do want to stick with this. Of course, that light's not going to do anything because there's no light's going to shine through packed ice, but that's okay. Quite all right. But I'm going to go around and I'm going to replace all this stuff. All this ugly light blue glass panes, which didn't look so bad in default Minecraft, but look terrible in the texture pack, which I think that we're going to stick with. This is the John Smith texture pack. Nothing fancy. Came recommended by Ruse, actually, and so I figured I'd go with it. Anywho, how to get the YouTube right now. This is a question. I miss a spot there. It looks like I did. This is a question that I have been asked so many times, over and over and over. But that's not the right block. I decided I would make a video and explain what you gotta do. First, before we get to that, I need to explain a little bit of the history of my channel and whatnot. So, I actually don't know how long ago it was. I want to say 3 years now, maybe? Two or 3 years, something like that. I've been uploading videos. Not terribly long in the grand scheme of things. And I started off, it looks like... Yeah, well, we're just gonna do that now. Gonna resolve that right now. I started off specifically with Minesaga Skyblock. Nothing else, just Minesaga Skyblock. And I did... Originally, I was doing a video a day. You can believe it. I think I went about 100... I want to say I went 150 or so episodes straight of every single day I had an upload. And as you can probably guess, the quality, not necessarily all that great in all of the videos, but I was small and ambitious. Small as far as like my channel, still am, but you know what I mean. Smaller than I am now, and very ambitious. And I was going crazy with making YouTube videos, specifically Skyblock. I didn't do anything else, nothing else, just Skyblock. And then I would say maybe 5 rounds ago, Config makes a post, and it kind of just went. Most people didn't even notice it. It was just in the news section of the Discord server. Now, if you go there, you can see it. Well, the diamond blocks look weird. Well, they look weird in the grand scheme of this build. Oh, I left all this dirt up here. Oh, that can't stay. Jeez, what are you doing? What are you doing? Leaving all this dirt up here. That's a hole. It looks like... Really doesn't matter what I put there, so we're just gonna put that. Oops. Config makes a post on the Discord server, and I'm not gonna read it verbatim, but what it basically was saying is we're gonna reward some of the people. I think that was regular ice, right? So why did that not turn into water when I busted it? I don't have to get rid of all of the regular ice. What? That's interesting. I wonder why that didn't... I'm gonna do that. Okay, getting sidetracked here. Made a post, right? Post. Gotcha. And he's basically saying, we're gonna reward those of you that have been uploading content. Those of you that have specifically Skyblock channels for Minesaga, and we're going to reward you with a YouTube rank. And now at the time, there were already people on the server that had a YouTube rank. And that was like Vintage Beef, like DocM77. This shows you how far back this goes. DocM77, Impulse. Well, I don't know if Impulse was on the server just yet. I'm actually not sure if I'm saying that correctly. He may not have been on the server at that point. But either way, some pretty big names. Some pretty big names. They had this YouTube rank. They were getting paid. I don't know the exact amount because that's none of my business. But they were getting paid to make videos. And now, that's another thing I want to debunk right away here. They do not pay us YouTubers. They do not pay us. And I'm not saying they should. They don't pay us. That's the partner rank. So if you look around, you might see someone with a partner rank. Those are the ones that are affiliated and are getting paid to upload, as far as I know. I mean, again, I'm not inside of that. I just know that I don't get any money, and I shouldn't. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to debunk that because I have heard that, hey, Zixter gets money to do that. No, I do not. No, I do not. I got money when I was competing, but that's totally different. Whoa, the beacons look funky. Whoa, the beacons look really funky. Anyhow, alright, good. Getting off topic here. That is not what we got. So we did not get the original YouTuber rank. The original YouTuber rank changed to what we now know as the partner rank. Oops. So they have their own, I believe they have their own kit. I believe they're getting paid. Again, I don't know, but I can't imagine Impulse would continue to upload if he wasn't getting paid to do so, because he's going to focus on money generating stuff. We'll do these here. Cleaning up shop. That's much better. There's some dirt outside, isn't there? Let's get out there. I think there was one more. No? Nope, there's a hole. Oops. Now see, those turned into... Interesting. Are there any more holes? I think so. Ooh, see some water though. Nice. Doesn't really fit, but it'll have to do. Oh man, there are still some mess ups here. Looks like that. That. Okay. So YouTube rank, what does it give us? What do we have? Really, the biggest thing we get is up there. Oh, system's on. Biggest thing we get is up there. We get a priority. We get on top of the list up there. We also get queue priority. I don't think we get queue priority over wait, what? Solid all the way up. Saga. I initially thought we got queue priority over Saga, but I don't believe that we do. I know that we get queue priority over normal users. We do not get queue priority over moderators, obviously over owners, but we do get queue priority over everybody else, but not the Sagas. I originally thought that we got over the Sagas. We do not. We do not have any special kits. Now I have, you can see there, I have the Cowboy because I had Cowboy, but if I go to another realm that I don't have. Here, Mystic. I don't have any ranks on Mystic, I think. Unless they changed it. Originally, I didn't. But let's see. Oh, look at that. They did change it. Okay, so apparently now I get at least up to the yellow rank with the kits. That's good. I didn't know that. But obviously, we don't get Saga or Legend kits. What's this? Click here to watch an ever. Oh, yeah, no, I want to do that. I see Santa's still hanging out here. Go back. that. Enable that. Back in action. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So apparently I was wrong about that. We didn't used to. I didn't used to get kits like that, but I do now. There is no YouTuber kit. I've had people ask me, hey, can I have your YouTuber kit? I don't mean to make fun, like a funny voice like they're stupid or something. But no, we don't. There is no special kit for us. We've asked for it, but there isn't one. Oh, there's glass. Crappy glass. Okay. Now the big question. How can you get the YouTuber rank? So now we're going to go back to my history lesson. There's another hole. We're going to go back to my history lesson, and can use this for that. Boop. By the time Config messaged me, and that's how you get it, by the way. Config sends you a message, and in Discord. I assume it would only be in Discord. I don't know. Maybe you're not in Discord. By the time that I was given the YouTuber rank, I had done 228 separate episodes of Minesaga Skyblock. 228 separate episodes. Count that up in your brain. That's a lot. That's a lot of content. That is an obscene amount of content. I'm not saying that you need 228 episodes. You need to be noticed. You need to be noticed. To be noticed, you don't necessarily have to be well liked. Oops. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, I changed all this room out to glass panes because the ice was melting. Oh, it looks so bad in here. Alright, come on, clean it up. Clean her up. That's what we're here for. Gosh, can I do something else? Like wool or something? I wonder how that would look. Light blue wool is too dark. Although it would match the lapis, the occasional lapis that's in this build. Is there any other... No. Is there even a wool man right here? Yeah, no. Let's just stick with changing it all to packed ice. It's so bad with glass. Oh, it looks so bad. We'll fix it. You can see the cobble from below. That doesn't look good. Boy, that wouldn't even look good with regular ice. You gotta be noticed. So I was getting close to the end there. I was posting every single upload in media. I don't do it as much anymore because I have a few people that really don't like me. I don't like the negative publicity. So I don't post every single video in the media. I will be obviously posting this one in the media for obvious reasons. But every single video in the Discord media channel, every single video on Twitter, and you tag at Minesaga MC, I think it is. Whoops. Just look it up. That way they notice you. That's the biggest thing. You have to be noticed by config. Not just the Minesaga people. By config. I think I'm gonna get rid of this weird corner thing altogether and just change it for ice. This is never a room that was actually ever in the movie, as far as I know. So it's just, this was just like the artist's personal creativity. Oh, I want packed ice. Weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it because it looks terrible. Especially in the texture pack. Yeah, you gotta get noticed. If you don't get noticed, obviously you're never going to get the YouTube rank. So that is number one paramount thing you have to do. If they don't notice you, yeah, you're not going to get the rank. Once you get the rank, they didn't ever say that there were any rules that needed to be followed. But I think that there's probably some unspoken ones. Now, I think on one occasion, I think I was pretty close to having the rank taken away from me. Now, I'm not going to advertise the server that did this, but with even a tiny amount of research, you'd probably be able to figure out what server did this. So, I got the YouTube rank. I saw an immediate uptick in views and subscribers, which was nice. But apparently, another server also saw this immediate uptick in views and likes, and they decided that they would offer to pay me to come over and play on their server. Now, this is not the first time I've had a similar offer. I've had people offer this before, and I turned it down because, well, one, the money wasn't very good, and two, I was doing daily uploads of Minesaga Skyblock. I had no time, zero time to do anything else. At this time, I had already stopped doing daily episodes. I think I was at maybe 3 uploads a week. I want to say 2 to 3 uploads a week at that point in my career. I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. And I was actually starting to do other content as well, which of course, if you see my channel now, I do a lot of other content, just because I need to branch out. I can't do the same thing, and I'm not going to go back into that. I talk about that too much. Well, this server offered me, I'm not going to say, oh, thank you. I'm not going to say how much it was, because private business, but it was okay. It was decent. It wasn't anything like crazy. You know, it wasn't like thousands of dollars or anything like that, but it was a decent amount of money. And I was scared to do it because, to me, the YouTuber rank on this server was more important to me than making money on this other server, which, by the way, successfully stole pretty much all of Minesaga's partners. Not all of them, I think, but most of them, they stole them all, I guess. I guess somehow they found out what they were making. I don't know, maybe offered more. I don't know, or maybe Minesaga changed because they didn't see a benefit to it. I'm not exactly sure the details of what went down, but there were a lot of partners on Minesaga that now were on this other server, and there really wasn't a really good reason, as far as we could tell, us peoples. So I can only assume that they offered to pay them more. No, please, thank you. That's, like I said, I can only assume that. I don't actually know, but I think it's a safe assumption. Some of them are still there. Some of them are still on that server, which I don't want to talk poorly of the server because they held up their end of the bargain. But it wasn't the most fun playing experience. I really enjoyed playing on Minesaga, but that server wasn't a fun experience for me because it was more hands-on, more grindy. With Minesaga, a lot of the work, not that you can't be grindy on Minesaga, but it's not nearly as grindy. I mean, you can sit there and you can AFK. You can't really do that on this other server. You pretty much had to be present most of the time if you wanted to succeed, and that to me was not really conducive. What block is that? Is that lapis? That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Way to go, John Smith. And now see, whatever, just put it there. It's better than the glass. It doesn't look good at all. It might look good in the default texture pack, but it doesn't look good here. And I live here. This is my home. It's weird that there's lapis blocks back there that you can't see. Although with the ice blocks, you would have been able to see them, so it's not weird at all. Never mind. Oh, this whole ceiling. Ugh. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Well, anyway, I actually messaged config in a private message, in a DM in Discord, and I asked permission. I said something like, "Is my YouTube rank in jeopardy if I take up this other server's offer?" And he didn't respond. I mean, he's a busy guy. I don't blame him for that, but he never responded. And I was like, well, risk. It's a risk reward here. I can make some money, which, by the way, I put that money back into my island on Skyblock. So, if anything, I helped out. I helped them out. I spent the money on the island. I didn't keep any of it. Originally, my intention was to use it for my channel. I was going to get a microphone with the money that I earned, but instead, I decided to just use it to compete with. So there you go. I got the money back anyway, Minesaga. So in other words, the other server actually was giving money to Minesaga. Well, anyway, config did not respond, and I heard of the. I had a moderator on my island. He couldn't tell me a whole lot. All he told me was that config was angry that I had started uploading content for another Skyblock server, but they did not take away the YouTuber rank. I was almost certain at that point that they were going to take away the YouTuber rank, and it probably would have looked really bad on them to do that. It probably wouldn't have been a very good look, but you know, they have every right to. It's their server, so if they want to do that, they have every right whatsoever to do so. But they didn't, and I think that was the right call on their part. I actually think I want to keep the glass there. It actually works there. Oh, but not in here. It looks terrible. Yeah. So I did not lose the rank. So I don't know what it would take to lose the rank. Maybe if you stopped uploading altogether and they're watching. I know that Gullible watches at least some of my videos. I don't know if config ever does. This one may catch his eye because it directly involves, really, it was his program. It was his idea. I think it was his idea, but I know that he spearheaded doing it. So maybe he watches this? I don't know. I'm not saying anything negative about it. I love it. It's fantastic. It really helped my channel grow. I know I'm still sub 500. I'm really close. I'm still sub 500 subs. So, whoops. So that's, that's that, but whatever. So yeah, I don't know what it would take. Maybe piss them off a lot more than I did. I don't know. Maybe make a video about how to get the YouTube rank. Maybe that'll piss them off. I don't know. I doubt it. Upload a lot. Be nice. Be a nice person. I don't know whether the content is actually that important because I don't want to speak poorly of anybody else, but not all of the content creators that got the YouTuber rank have the best content in the world, and me included. Now, I do have some good stuff, but I've had a lot of pretty bleh episodes, and I still got the rank. So I don't think the quality. And I had a crappy headphones was my microphone. Now obviously I have much better audio, and you can't really hear me tapping my fingers anymore. That nice? I mean, if I tap hard enough, you can. But I got a silent keyboard to help with that. So my content's improving. I think. I hope. I hope anyway. But it wasn't that great when I got the rank. Also, they talked about doing a. There's nothing over there. They also talked about. Whoa! Easy there. Which block was it? That one. Like a YouTuber chat in Discord. That never happened, unfortunately. Which is kind of sad because I actually was really looking forward to that. Let me get to the other side. There's stuff on the other side too. Or is this that tower? I think this is the tower on the other side. There's some ice, but it's not melted. This is the main room. And this actual glass was a part of the original design. That's not something that I changed out because it was melting. Which side did I come from? Did I go over here? Oh, hello. No, no. No, no. No, no, no. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so originally in this room, it had like all these different blocks. I'm changing that. And by the way, I did say that I was going to be AFKing and spawn. I forgot to turn my console client on, so it actually wasn't. But I will make sure to do so. No, not my only value block. I will make sure to do so this time. Because this is going to be my head throne room. I see water. I don't wanna. This is going to be my head throne room. Anybody that donates a head is going to go in here. I don't need money. Don't donate me money. I don't need that. I've got plenty already. How much do I have? I have the featherboard off. 18 million. Yeah, it's nothing really, but it's enough. Excuse me. The only other thing I think I could mention, whoops, is that's disappointing. I have to cover this up here. Now that light's not doing nothing. Whatever. The only other thing I think that's worth mentioning is the partner rank and how to get the partner rank, because this is weird. Whoa, easy there. This is just a hole. Is there any water up here? No, dirt though. No more holes. The partner rank, a little different. Well, actually a lot different. Any dirt up here? No, looks good. That's kind of a random block regular ice there though. Let's get rid of that. I don't like it. Doesn't match. I want it to match. Oh, that's probably the printer screwing up. This is the room that had the chandelier fell on top of, or kind of near Elsa. Up here? Yeah, it was just up there. A name tag. No, that's a beacon. I don't know. Has anybody visited me? How come my flies are working? Thank you. I don't know. But I need to take the Christmas tree down. It's not Christmas anymore. New Year's. Yeah, I really like this build. I'm really happy how it turned out. It's not done. I still gotta do. I need nether brick fencing here. I don't remember if I can smelt nether brick. If that's still a thing. I know that there's some nether brick fence in the nether. There used to be. I don't know. Maybe I can go try. I didn't see any here, you know, in the miscellaneous thing. I guess I could always just try to smelt some. I mean, right? What's the harm in that? Just don't want to place it somewhere. Place a furnace somewhere where it will melt everything. Let's go to that, no, let's go to that room that has the, bookshelves, like the library-like room. This room, right? Mid bumper? Yeah, I took all the ice out of here. There we go. Yeah, the partner rank is my ultimate goal. I would love to get the partner rank. I don't necessarily care as much about the payment side of it, but it would just be like, it's just the next step for my channel. It really wouldn't make any sense for them to pay me, because I'm already uploading and I'm not going to stop. So it really wouldn't make any sense for them to pay me to continue making videos, but I still would like the rank. But I have to. Oh yeah, okay. So I can make nether brick fencing. I have to earn it though, and to do that, missing a bookshelf. I have a bookshelf on me. Nope, that's oak wood. To do that, you have to. What is that? Oh, spawner. Yeah, whoops. Here. Boop. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers, and you have to have a certain amount of views per episode. Per viewing, per video. I don't have it. I think you need 3,000 subscribers, and at least 500 views per video, and maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it is. Which would be very difficult for me to do. I mean, the subscribers, I will eventually get 3,000 subscribers if I continue what I'm doing, if I continue uploading like I am. I will eventually get there. But 500 views per video could be very difficult because most of my viewers only watch Skyblock. I would say 95% of my viewers watch only Minesaga Skyblock. That's it. Now, when I was doing that other Skyblock server, a lot of them were watching that, and some of them did actually go over to that server, which was that server's goal from the beginning, obviously. But they all came back because they didn't really enjoy the experience anyway. Similarly to me, I didn't really enjoy playing on that server, and maybe it showed in my videos, I don't know. But they ended the arrangement, not me, by the way. But I think I was going to end it anyway, just because the content was very difficult for me to make because I did not enjoy playing on the server, and so that just didn't happen anymore. Just wasn't worth doing. And again, I'm not saying that's a bad server. It just wasn't for me. It just didn't fit my playing style, which is I'm a very AFK kind of person. I have a busy life. This room is not even. Oh. I was. Well, because it's that there. Oh, I see why. It's odd, and then this is an even entrance. If this was an odd entrance, then because I'm looking at this ice block and this lantern block here, that's kind of messing with my head a little bit. It would either need to be a 3-wide entrance or a 1-wide entrance, but I'm not reconstructing this thing. Nope, not doing that. Let's see here. Nope. Still can't do this, right? No. How do you make fences? Does this makes another brick? Oh, it's probably like regular fence, right? No? Whatever, I'll figure it out. Maybe I need nether rack and nether bricks. I'll just look it up. I'm sure it's possible to do. Nope. Alright, whatever. Anyway, yeah, for me to get an average of 500 views, like I said, 95% only watch Minesaga Skyblock. I would say 4% watch my other Minecraft. Sorry, I rolled away from my mic there. 4% probably watch my other Minecraft stuff, and 1%, if that, watch my non-Minecraft content, which isn't very much, and it's decreasing. My non-Minecraft content is decreasing. For obvious reasons, nobody's watching it. Anywho, that, my friends, is in a nutshell how to get the YouTube rank. Be noticed is the #1 thing. You have to be noticed by config, you have to be noticed by the powers that be, and you have to make a lot of content. Consistently upload, be enthusiastic about it. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to have the best content in the world, but you do have to show that enthusiasm, that you actually care and enjoy doing what this is. I just noticed that ice is like sparkling. That's really cool. I've never seen a texture do that. Well, yeah, I have. What am I talking about? You're getting the... Never mind. Dude. But it's pretty cool. Snow doesn't. For obvious reasons. But the ice, it's like sparkling. Cool. But yeah, that's it, my friends. Post a lot of content. You don't have to do 200 episodes like a crazy person me did. But you do have to upload a lot to be noticed. And now, my friends, is gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so very much for watching. Please put any questions you may have in the comments below. Do not spam config. He does not need that. He probably already gets spammed enough. It's not going to help you anyway, because he's notorious for not really paying attention to DMs. So Don't do it because it's going to be a waste of your time and effort. And also it would be very annoying. So don't do it. Do it. Don't do it. Take it easy, guys.